I am so scared of jellyfish. I don't know if anyone else can resonate with this, but they really freak me out. Like, they really freak me out, and it's because they don't have brains. Like, that's what really gets me about this. The stinging is scary, but it's and I was talking about this with a couple friends, and nobody could really resonate with me on this. So I think it might be a me thing, honestly, not like a general human condition thing. Let me just make sure the levels are all right. The levels were wrong, but I think I fixed them. I'm really scared of jellyfish. It's like, the way that I tried to explain it was, if a shark bites you, at least the shark, like, intended to bite you, you know? But jellyfish don't have brains, okay? Like, if a jellyfish stings you, it didn't really mean to sting you. Like, I don't know. they're so scary. Oh, that didn't work. Why are they so scary? God, they're so scary. I don't know. I really don't like jellyfish. Like, at all. If you're a jellyfish, I'm sorry. But they're so scary. Like, I guess the little ones aren't that bad. I don't know. But there's jellyfish that kill you, man. Oh wait, wait, hang on. I made notes for my intro this week. Oh my god, there's so many things. I'm not gonna get to everything on the intro guide. Okay, wait, I have to give a shout out. I was asked to do shout outs. We're doing shout outs on the channel now. So this shout out is for Lauren and Luke from Richmond, Virginia. This is a shout out. I don't really know how YouTube works. Jellyfish are so scary. They're so scary. For those of you who were wondering, I did manage to put my air mattress away. The trick was that I left it for like 2 weeks and all the air went out. And also that I was filled with an unholy rage. I need a haircut. I was so mad at the air mattress that I think it knew that it wasn't worth the trouble of, like, resisting. But I finally got my air mattress away. Also, okay, this is playoffs. This match is a big deal. And I'm definitely I'm honestly really nervous. I'm going up against Nexus, but in preparation, I watched the last match, the first time we played in the regular season. And I talked about, I think, in that match, how I left my hairbrush in Germany. And I'm pleased to say that I did get it back. Marcus brought it when he came to Worlds, so big thank you to Marcus, because it's been nice to be able to comb my hair again. You might ask, why didn't you just get another hairbrush in the meantime? Please don't ask dumb questions. Please don't ask dumb questions. God, I'm really nervous for this. So I'm playing Nexus again. Wait, there's one more thing I wanted to show you guys. Hang on. As long as we got time. Let's see. So I got a call the other day. I think you guys will appreciate this. This is, for the record, well, don't follow the instructions.
Hey, what's going on? This is William. It's been a while, so I figured I'd try to catch up with you. Maybe next time. Anyways, the last time we connected, you were interested in making money online, so I just wanted to share this with you because it's currently making me over $10,000 a week. I'll leave you the website. The website is...
Okay, so I don't want to actually give out the website, but I got this call, right? And first of all, I do have a couple friends named William, but I know their voices. I've never spoken to one of them about making money online. And the guy says that he's making about $10,000 a week, which, unless I'm crazy, is about $520,000 a year. But I was worried, because, like, it wasn't a robot this time. Like, you know, like, scam calls are evolving. And, like, I mean, it makes sense. There's got to be, like, a whole scam call metagame, right? So it would make sense that they're evolving, but, like, I could see people maybe falling for that, you know? Like, I feel like it's less obvious than... I mean, okay, it's pretty obvious, like, as a baseline, right? But, like, you know, there are people who fall for scams, and I feel like... I don't like that the metagame's evolving. How do they get my number? Do you think they just call everybody? Am I on a list of people susceptible to scam calls? I don't know. Jellyfish are so scary. Oh, I'm so scared of jellyfish. It's playoffs, meaning we were second seed overall. Meaning, because the WBE, so I didn't know this. So the WBE this season had some, how do I say it? They use a different there was a different tiebreaker system that I was used to. So normally I like in the draft leagues that I've played in, I feel like, and I could be wrong, but I feel like most of the time the what determines, like, if you have the same record as somebody else, what determines who's the higher seed, like the tiebreaker, is normally differential. But in this league, it's actually head-to-head. So what that means is that Joey, the #1 seed, he's #1 and I'm #2, and his differential is way higher than me. So I figured, like, oh yeah, like in our match, like it probably didn't matter that, you know, I got, like, I love Joey. I love Joey to death. Like, really no hard feelings at all. But, like, he did cheese me a little bit with Zera Aura, or the lack of Zera Aura, I guess. So I could have had a bye if I'd beaten him, even though his differential's way higher. But the fact of the matter is, if I wasn't prepared to win this match against Nexus, like the play-in round or whatever, then I don't deserve to win the tournament anyway. So, but I do think that it's funny because, like, I kind of just assumed that it wouldn't matter. But also, like, if Joey wasn't, like, risking the #1 seed, then maybe he would have won his last game against A-Drive. Next is running a little late, but no worries. Just send whenever. But yeah, so I could have been #1 seed if things had gone a little differently, but, like, totally fine. But anyway, I'm the #2 seed and playing Nexus, who's the #7 seed, and, like, guys, to be honest, I love this guy. I really like Nexus a lot. Like, we don't talk that often, but he's so funny. Like, I watched some of his videos to prepare for this, and the guy's just, like, honestly, you should check out his channel. He's so funny. I don't know, like, he's just, like, such a nice guy. I really like him. So, yeah, I really like that guy. So, I am sad that one of us has to go home. Oh, actually, as long as we're here, we should probably... Oh, let me log out of my alt. Boop. Can't have you guys knowing my alt. Let me go ahead and see if this will work. I don't know if this will work. I had a bit of audio issues. Hang on, this might not work. What do I want? Let's see if this works. Test. Okay, so something happened with my audio. I thankfully realized before I started recording. Let me see if I can just pull it up. We're gonna do it a little jankily. I'll fix this thing later. Let's see. Alright, cool. So let's just go ahead and edit this. Boop. Boop. Just so you guys can see the team. So this match is really awkward for me because in a lot of ways I think what I brought last time was pretty optimal. Which makes it really kind of awkward because, like, so this is the exact same Tornadus that I brought last time. Like, the literal exact same one. Except that I've changed Air Slash for Hurricane because I've decided that I like to take risks now. Honestly, like, my team should have my team has a good advantage against Nexuses, but the fact is that he can do some things that are really scary, and because it's Draft League, I can't cover for everything, and I don't know what he's bringing. So, for example, this is the only Pokemon on my team that I feel confident using as an Exploud check. Everything else, like, excuse me, situationally won't check Exploud. Like, sure, Jigglypuff checks Exploud, right? Like, if it's Specs or Scarf Boomburst, but if he reads me and hits me with Specs Focus Blast on the Switch, I'm kind of out of luck, right? This Tornadus is really cool. It lives Specs Boomburst plus regular Boomburst, and it also lives 2 Scarf Boomburst, so basically you switch it on Specs Exploud, you can see if it's Specs and then knock off, and then you'll live the next one. So then you deal with the item, which, you know, reduces the damage output, and Jigglypuff can handle it better. You turn knockoff just in general. Problem with this Tornadus is that, God, I have to pee. Problem with this Tornadus is that Zapdos has static in singles, and I always forget about it, but you can't just U-turn freely, because every time you U-turn, if he switches in Zapdos, like, Tornadus could get paralyzed, and paralyzed Tornadus is really, really bad. Other problem with this set is that if you Scarf Explode and he gets Rock Suck, which I'm not as good at removing this time, it could be really bad. So this is a slightly different strategy than the last time. Same Jigglypuff as last time, except I put Rest over Protect. I got like, the thing is, Jigglypuff really kind of, like, walls his whole team. Truth be told, like, he doesn't have much for Jigglypuff at all. He has Medicham and, like, Duo Blade, and that's about it. Oh, that's my notes. I forgot you guys can see. Yeah, those are my notes. That's okay. Yeah, so basically he has Duo Blade. He's got, like, Medicham, and that's kind of, and he has Swampert, and everything else kind of gets to, like, really kind of walled by Jigglypuff. And so I put Rest on here because if, like, one of his best ways of dealing with Jigglypuff is Toxic, and Because it's so bulky, I feel like rest is actually good, even though I'm leftovers. Like, I don't know if I'll actually use it, but that's what I have. Same Virizion as last time. It sweeps a lot of his team at +2. And then almost same Duosion as last time. I think he's bringing Stunfisk this time. I'm almost positive. Like, I think that's an adaptation he's definitely going to make, and I think it's going to have Pursuit. And so, like, this Duosion is built... This thing is... So, the dedicated checks are this thing has to beat Zapdos, this thing has to beat Exploud, and this thing has to beat Medicham. This is just solid offensive pressure in general. But, yeah. So, Duosion's here. Set Reflect against Medicham so that I have a safer time switching out. And I have Regenerator this time as opposed to... Magic Guard. Last time Duosion, I thought I could sweep with it if I set up, because I could switch into Medicham, I could Calm Mind, I could Acid Armor, and then I could recover and try and Psychic everything. I think he's definitely bringing Skuntank this time. I don't think I can mess around with that. And so instead, I've dropped the sweeping aspect. I'm running Reflect, switching on Medicham, safe-ish Reflect. You can Reflect and then switch out in front of Skuntank. That way Pursuit will do less damage. And then Recover just in case I need it, like in case... Because I'm weak to rocks this time, or like I'm not immune to rocks, so Recover could be handy, and then Toxic. I need in the last move. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. I didn't think Flight Scream was especially good. I figured Toxic could be good because I can switch this thing on Gudra. The EVs live Z Draco Meteor from Gudra, and then the rest in Physical Bulk because it's a Medicham check. The changes. So this is the thing I'm the most kind of apprehensive about. I brought Blastoise this week. I maybe should have brought Mandibuzz. This is my only removal, and rocks being up are really bad for me, but rocks being up are also really bad for him. So this Blastoise, nothing on its team really switched into it. I was really torn between being bulky and having, let me check my fun. I was really torn because a part of me wanted to be timid max speed, because I thought that I think there's a chance that he doesn't bring max speed Zapdos, and I think there's a less good chance that he doesn't bring max speed Medicham, but in the end, this is what I decided on. I decided it was safer to be bulky. I would have liked to take a risk here, but like, I can go into the whole thought process, but I decided like, this thing can be fine. And so this thing, it's solid if I can get in position. I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but I really just want to keep rocks off my side of the field. In hindsight, maybe I should put Rapid Spin over Toxic on Excadrill, but we're here now, so it's too late. Excadrill, he didn't bring Tangrowth last time, and like Tangrowth is a really bad matchup against my team in general. Or against, not against this team, but against a general team. Tangrowth actually has a better matchup against this than I realized, so I just realized I might be in trouble. Tangrowth, I think he probably brings it over Gudra, truthfully, but I do have Tornadus, which is a pretty solid check to it, which is like honestly the best check to it. The one problem is that I'll get knocked off for Toxic, and then I can't beat Exploud, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Excadrill's really strong here. I'm Scarf Sandforce. First of all, Bluff Sand Rush. Second of all, I didn't need Mold Breaker. And third of all, I didn't want Sand Rush because I wasn't confident that I could keep the sand up, and I figured this was safer. So if he basically, his checks to this thing are Zapdos and Tangrowth. And other than that, he doesn't really have things that want to take attacks from it, especially in Sandforce. Like Earthquake should 2 KO, max HP Swampert, even with a little physical bulk. Yeah, so things I'm worried about. Very worried about Swampert, honestly. Worried about Skuntank, and I'm really worried about Duo Blade. Like, I don't think he'll bring it because my team just has such a good matchup against it normally. But, like, the fact is that, like, I have a good matchup against it, but not with what I actually brought. Like, I really only have Jigglypuff, and he could have Sacred Sword and, like, Blastoise. So if he has Duo Blade, which I really don't expect him to bring, because I have Gengar, I have Mandibuzz, like, Blastoise run Dark Pulse normally, like, there's so many things that I could have. I don't know. Anyway, long story short, what I expect him to bring is Zapdos for sure. Tangrowth I honestly expect, Swampert, Exploud, Skuntank, and Medicham. I think he leaves Magmortar. I am worried about Belly Drum, though. Like, Belly Drum substitute Salic Berry could be really bad for me. But I don't know if it gets Drain Punch, and that kind of changes things, so, yeah. But I am worried about Magmortar. I should have actually made sure that Scarf Excadrill outspeeds Magmortar, because that could actually be the game, so that was stupid. I just realized that. How fast is Magmortar? I don't think I have speed. I definitely don't have speed. Yeah, I'm slower than max speed Magmortar, but that's okay. I mean, it's something. Max speed Scarf Magmortar outspeeds my Excadrill. So, yeah, I have to watch out for Magmortar. Hope it doesn't get Drain Punch. Yeah. Skuntank, so basically, I was torn. I figured, like, I had to bring Virizion, Tornadus, Gigalith and Duosion, because those Tornadus, Gigalith, and then Duosion check Exploud, Zapdos, and Medicham respectively, and so I need them in this matchup. And then I figured Virizion was kind of too good to pass up, even though he knows what I'll be doing with it. I think he could also bring Scarf Zapdos, but that's not that big of a problem in general. But the last two, I was like, I either bring Blastoise or Mandibuzz for removal. The thing is, Mandibuzz really wasn't that good last time, but it was bulky and it did keep the rocks off my field. I think maybe I should have brought Mandibuzz, but Blastoise was just so tempting offensively. And then I was like, I either bring Gengar or Excadrill. Sorry, Genjar or Excadrill. And that was a tough one. I think Excadrill is the right call because I do expect him to bring Skuntank. Gengar's really good. Ginger's really good here, but like if I can't bring it in until I get rid of Skuntank, and he's not going to give me free hits on Skuntank. Like, he's probably only going to switch it in as, like, a pursuit response. And so I figured Excadrill was just safer. I do think there's a chance he leaves Tangrowth, but I don't think the chance is good. So basically, I just need to keep my game plan in mind, put everything in range of Excadrill. That's really it, to be honest. Like, if he brings the 6 I expect, I need a little chip on Swampert, I need Zapdos gone, or I need it in range of Rock Slide, which is, like, turn of Sand, turn of Rocks, 2 turns of Sand, turn of Rocks. But I'd have to hit it with a prediction. I'd have to be insane with Rock Slide. And then Tangrowth. Tangrowth is a big one. I have Toxic on Excadrill as the 4th move over Rapid Spin just to try and wear down Tangrowth and Zapdos. But yeah, but if he brings Goodra again and he leaves Tangrowth or he leaves Zapdos, which I would be shocked, but he could do it, then Excadrill has a much easier time. So I'm trying to play an Excadrill centric game plan here. I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh, I'm really nervous. Wow, it's already been 20 minutes. Did I miss anything on my intro guide? No, I think I got everything in my intro guide. I'm so scared of jellyfish. I'm going to lead Jigglypuff almost regardless. I think he expects Tornadus, which means I think he leads Zapdos. So, I got it all planned out. I don't know if the plan is good, but... Like, the thing is, Nexus' team is so slow that I have such an inherent advantage with my Pokemon, but, like, the guy's good. I think we're 1-1 in the times we've played, but I'm actually not sure, because I don't remember if we played WBE Season 2. I know I beat him this season, and I know he beat me the first season. I rewatched that game. It's super funny. It was like, I brought Sub Endeavor Ferrothorn. Why did I do that? And he, like, set up his Reuniclus. He, like, was like, Acid Armor, come on. Or maybe not Acid Armor. I don't know. It was Focus Blast, Psychic, Recover, Calm Mind, but he, like, kept Calm Minding, and he kept missing Focus Blasts. And, like, it didn't, like... but, like, my Ferrothorn just kept subbing and, like, knockoffing in front of it. It wasn't my best idea, I'll be honest with you. I don't know why I brought it. I mean, it got rid of Reuniclus, but then, like, what was the point? You know? Yeah. But yeah, I'm nervous. Skuntank also, like, Band and Life Orb Skuntank hit way harder than you'd expect. Like, way harder. What I'm really worried about is him, like, going into Medicham to bait and Duosion, and then immediately doubling back into Skuntank so that I can't set up Reflect. And that would actually be really bad. But I don't know if I can, like, risk going into Tornadus, because I need Tornadus to beat Exploud. So what I'm really worried about here is that I have a couple of pieces that are just, like, super essential to making sure that I don't lose. Right? Like, my Tornadus, my Jigglypuff, and my Duosion, I cannot lose them early on, or I will lose. Where is he? You good? And the thing is, Duosion, like, Jigglypuff and Tornadus are kind of easy to protect in a sense, but Duosion being able to get Pursuit Trapped is really worrying. I'm also worried about Sand wearing down my Mons. Like, Sand wearing down Virizion, Sand wearing down Duosion, Sand wearing down... Not Tornadus, I'm not worried about. Blastoise. Like, not Sand on its own, but in conjunction with Toxic. Where is this guy? So yeah. This could go either way. I really hope we win. I would really like to move on. It's just so awkward because I feel like normally, like, if I'm having a rematch, I feel like I can redo my prep, you know, like I can mix things up. But in this case, I really feel locked into Duosion, Tornadus, and Jigglypuff being kind of more or less the same sets as last time, you know. That's honestly why I mixed it up with Blastoise and Excadrill, because I want, like, I feel like you need some kind of offensive pressure, you need some kind of momentum. Like, he's probably at least thought about, like, what I did last time and why it worked and how he can beat it this time. So I don't want to just do the same thing, because then he'll be playing with all the information, more or less. What did I lead last time? I think I led Torn. I led Torn last time. Okay, so that's good, because I definitely am not leading Torn this time. Not with Zapdos running around. I don't know if I said, but my plan, like last time my plan was just to keep rocks off the field, period. And this time I want to set rocks up. Mainly because they're really good at chipping down Zapdos and chipping down Skuntank, who are hard to get damage on. And if he brings Goodra, that's good. And it does mitigate Tangrowth's recovery a little bit, which doesn't sound super important, but like, if I can get Tangrowth to like, I don't know, a certain amount of HP, like, if I'm Sword Dance for Virizion, I was almost Choice Band. I was like really close to doing Choice Band, but, yeah, I'm Sword Dance for Virizion, so like, I can put it in range with that. I feel like I should have thought more about my Virizion. Wait, what's she saying? I don't know what Nexus is talking about, but it's okay. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, I really do feel like our matchup is good, but the fact is, like, it's not all about the matchup, you know? There's a lot that goes into these games that are like, I've won games that I have bad matchups in, and I've lost games that I have good matchups in, so. I don't see him. He says he's online. I don't think he brings Clefairy. If he brings Clefairy, I'd be shocked. And yeah, like I said, I'm really worried about Doublade. Oh no, I hope he still has me. I definitely didn't delete him. Sorry, guys. I don't know. Maybe we don't have each other anymore. Make sure I have him. I mean, maybe I deleted him without realizing it was him. He says he's online. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna do this. Sorry. I just want to play. Also, I was like, okay, 6 o'clock, like, can't be late. Like, I have something to do afterwards. But it's okay. Maybe I deleted him by accident. I didn't realize his in-game name was Mo. Huh, we don't have each other. That's weird. Oh, I don't know my friend code. Ah. I can't believe there's not an easier way of doing this than just like holding all the way left. 92040225199. I really should have it memorized by now. Ah. That's really weird because we definitely played earlier in the season. Huh. We're gonna get there, guys. We're gonna get there eventually. I really hope. Please don't bring Dual Blade. There we go. All right, take two. Take 2.0. Oh, I'm so nervous. This is such drag. The waiting is the worst part, honestly. I'm afraid of, like, just random stuff. Like, random Z-move from Swampert, random, like, I don't know, Curse Goodra. I don't have that much more this week. I have some stuff for it. Alright. Any minute now. Gosh. I've got my Pokemon in the calc. Let me pull up Jigglypuff because that's probably what I'm leaving it off with. It's so bulky. It's so bulky. Oh my god, Rock Blast just destroys Magmortar. It even does a lot to Zapdos. The reason I'm Rock Blast over, like, something more traditional, like Rock Slide or Stone Edge or something... There we go. Is because I was like, sub-toxic Zapdos could in theory be problematic. I think there's no way he brings that. I brought Rock Blast a couple times, but I wanted to be, like, to cover for it just in case, because if he has sub-toxic, it could actually be kind of problematic. Sub-Baton Pass could be bad as well, truth be told. I watched two like, his match against Kekray, and his match against Drew, and he brought Scarf Zapdos, I believe, to both of those. So I think he might bring Scarf Zapdos. He said, "Run back time, my," and then a word that I'm not gonna say. Hell yeah. Good luck, have fun, man. I really love this guy. I really do. But he brought Scarf Zapdos, and I feel like that's a clever way of, like I feel like he's gotta have some Scarfers here, because I feel like that's a clever way to get around the fact that his fastest Mons are base 100, which is so slow. Oh. No! He made me choose! That sucks. I don't know what the rules are. I think it's this one. That seems right. Alright, let's do this. Everything is an item. Alrighty. The rematch versus the Pittsburgh Pichus. Is he from Pittsburgh? Oh, wait. Oh, no, I did the wrong thing. Oh, I hit B. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, I did the default music. That's a bad sign. No! Oh, no. Well, we'll just have to win quickly so I don't have to listen to the default music. Oh, that's so embarrassing. I hate doing the default music. I hit B, but I don't think it worked. I've never hit B before. I don't know what happens. I hope I didn't cancel the battle. I just wanted to choose my team again. I also have to pee, which is really bad. Because this match could take, you know, up to, in theory, an hour. Is it actually going to take an hour? No. Probably not. I hope not. Sincerely hope not. But, could it? Yes. Please. Oh, please. If he brings Duo Blade, we're in trouble. That's the truth. I'm going to give it to you guys straight. If he brings Duo Blade, we're in trouble. Please don't bring Duo Blade. Please. There's no way, right? I brought Mandibuzz and Gengar last time. There's no way he brings Duo Blade. I mean, he could bring, like, Toxic. I mean, Toxic isn't that bad. It's just the Swords Dance set. Swords Dance, Shadow Claw, Shadow Sneak, Sacred Sword, or I don't know, like Sacred. I don't know. I'm also Water Pulse over Scald on Blastoise because the power makes a big difference. I didn't realize how big a difference it made. I really hope I don't regret being slow, bulky Blastoise. I have like a little bit of speed in there to try and speed creep like some of his slower Mons. Like he's got a bunch of Mons around Blastoise's speed, but a few points faster. I mean, he didn't post his team last time, but I checked his Medicham HP stat, and it was the exact amount he needed if he was like enough speed to outspeed Blastoise, and then the rest in like and then max attack, and then the rest in HP. So I have a feeling that he at least ran like 1 point faster. And I feel like he sent me a Skuntank, and I think his Skuntank was faster if I'm remembering correctly. I'll give him another minute and then ask if he's good. Because yeah, we're half an hour late. But I'm also worried that by hitting B I messed something up. Oh no, that's not. Okay, so BD probably didn't do anything. He's probably just taking his time. 30-minute intro! Is this what you wanted? Are you not satisfied? Oh my god, I have to pee. Come on, Nexus. I'm trying to think what would be good if he left. Living Tangrowth and Duo Blade would be probably ideal. Get everything ready here. He could leave Medicham. It's kind of, I don't know. I mean, nah, he won't leave Medicham. But he could. Medicham is super strong if he gets me out of position. Bro. Nah, it'd be rude to ask. I'll give him until I'm recording. I'll give him until 6:30, which is in 2 minutes. And then I will ask. I'm gonna ask now. I lied. It's been a couple minutes. It's been like 8 minutes. Nah, it's been like 6 minutes. It's been like 4 minutes. I hit B, so wanna make sure I didn't. It's so hard to type because my DS cord like covers my computer. I think he's probably just recording an intro, realistically. Ah, man. Also, we don't know if we do win this match. I don't know who will play because they're doing a reseeding thing. They're running the... Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. All right, let's do it. Good luck, have fun. Let's see it. No Medicham. That's honestly fine. That is honestly fine. He has 2 answers to... Extra drill. 2 and change. That also means Duosion's not as useful, but also Reflect is still nice. Tangrowth, Skuntank. That means that I can use Duosion as a switch into Goodra as well. So that's good. He has 2 defoggers, 1 rocker. I gotta get my rocks up. I think he leads with Zapdos. He doesn't have Duo Blade. He doesn't have no Duo Blade, no Mortar, no Clefairy, and no Medicham. Honestly, I agree with that. He would have had to play really aggressively and be like Choice Band Skuntank to beat my Duosion. I'm glad I have Toxic Duosion's great once I get rid of Skuntank. Until then, it's kind of just a switch in. But I can set Reflect, so that's still useful. So, is this what I want to do? I need to spread Toxic. I need to get rocks up. I'm gonna do it. Good luck, have fun, Nexus. I got Jigglypuff. I need to know what's at the Goodra is. Like, if it's Choice Band, that could actually be problematic. Like, AV Goodra's trash, right? Like, for real. Although, Choice Band, I have Duosion, right? I switch into Duosion, I see he's banned, I switch out. I get Regenerator. Although, I do still take a chunk. Yeah, I have to be careful about Goodra. Like, AV Goodra is so bad, but if he runs a different set, it could actually be good. Oh, I have the default music. I feel like such a pleb. Alright, who's he leading off with? I think, ideally, Zapdos. I don't think he leads Swampert. Big Bretta. That sounds like Swampert. Goodra. Okay. So, let's go ahead and pull this up in the calc. So, I feel like this thing is offensive. I feel like it's got some kind of offensive item. So, let's go and pull up... Let's see how much Z-Draco Meteor does. Like 50. Z Power Whip? Doesn't KO. 78. I'm worried about this thing until I know what set it is. I think I just go for rocks, honestly. But I want to make sure I'm slowing down and taking my time, because I do really need Jigglypuff to win this game. I think I'm just going to go for rocks. That was not slowing down. He doesn't have good switches to this apart from Swampert, but until I know what it's like, the thing is, I don't think he can Oko me. He would need like max attack Z-Grass to do like a chunk, to do a lot of damage. Z-Draco doesn't do that much. I can always rest off damage, because I can always switch this thing out on Zapdos. I feel like he wasn't expecting Jigglypuff lead. I think he was expecting Torrent lead. So I feel like his safest switch here is probably Swampert. But we'll see. I mean, he's thinking about it for sure. I also don't know if he expected Blastoise here. The other thing is that if he's on offensive, okay, he does switch. So I'm glad I went for rocks then. This should be Swampert. Little Bretta. It is Swampert. God, I love this guy. Okay, rocks go up. So now we're in an interesting position because... Okay, so I either go into Virizion here or I go into Blastoise. Blastoise helps keep rocks off my side of the field. And Virizion gives me the chance to like set up and sweep. So I'm actually not sure what to do here. Because I definitely don't want to stay in here because, yeah, I can Toxic, but it doesn't get me that much. Like, I'd either rather go into Virizion, threaten sweeping potential. Like, I go Virizion and then I Swords Dance, and then I Swords Dance again, and I have a chance to take out his Tangrowth. And taking out Tangrowth means all he has left for Excadrill is Zapdos, which isn't as good of a check. So that's what I'm tempted to do here. Double Swords Dance into Tangrowth. Blastoise also can let me get chip down, that's important. It just depends on how much I want these rocks gone. I'm just thinking it's too soon to pull the trigger on Virizion. Like, I'll have more opportunities to use it, I think. And he can always revenge me is the other problem. But getting rid of Tangrowth would be really important, I think. I'm gonna go Blastoise. I'm also I don't think he's like Z Ice or anything, but I do want to respect it. Let's see, he goes for Toxic or Stealth Rock. Yeah, he goes for Rocks. That's fine. I mean, it's okay. I do take a little bit of chip now. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull Blastoids in the calc versus Swampert. So I am modest max special attack, so Water Pulse will do like a lot. I either Mega Evolve Water Pulse or I Mega Evolve Rapid Spin. And I think Rapid Spin is really obvious, so I'm going to go for a Water Pulse here. Don't want to think about it too much. He's probably not that threatened by me, and he probably, if anything, he's going to go for a Toxic, I think. And Water Pulse puts this thing in range of Earthquake from Excadrill. Because that is something that I have to consider. That is one of my goals here. I just wish I knew what Goodra was doing. The thing is, he has two safe switch-ins here, but I don't think he wants me to just Rapid Spin him. So maybe Rapid Spin was better, but I think there's a chance he stays in and just goes for Toxic or Earthquake. I also don't know the item on this thing. Like, I don't die to Z-Ground because I did choose to be bulky over speed. I also could have Ice Beamed, but I think if he stays in here, then I decide for some reason not to Rapid Spin, then God, he's really thinking about it. Maybe I should have Rapid Spinned, Spinned. So if he's max HP, no special bulk, it will do 45. He switches. I should have Rapid Spun. Goes into Goodra. Okay. So let's see if this thing has AV. So if it's AV, it will take like 10%. This also tells how fast it is. Should have Rapid Spun. Okay, he's not fast. He's definitely bulky. Let's see. So that looks like he's taken about 25%. So I think that's AV. So I need to switch here. I think. How much do I take from Draco on Duosion? Draco doesn't do that much. Thunderbolt plus Draco actually gets it though, is the problem. But the problem is that if I stay in with Blastoise, like, is he going for Thunderbolt or is he going for Power Whip here is the question. Because I don't think it's worth just sacking, because I can take Power Whip just fine. I really wish I Rapid Spun in hindsight. I think I go Duosion and see what he wants to do. There's one more turn of Sand left as well. The nice thing about Goodra is it doesn't have recovery outside of rest, so yeah. I really wish I'd Rapid Spun there. I got a little greedy. The good thing is that the rocks hurt him as well. Like, it's not like they honestly might hurt him worse than they hurt me, but they're really bad for Tornadus is the real thing. He's really thinking about it. I don't think he knows that Duosion is my switch in here, so I'm not that worried. But I mean, he's taking a lot of time both times that he had this thing out, so I'm definitely a little worried. Let's see. Keepa comes in. Takes a little damage. Draco, okay. 151. This thing could be Specs. If it's Specs, I will die. No, it's not Specs. 151 down to 52. That's honestly okay. The bad news is that Duosion took a ton of damage there. So what do I do here? Going to bird up. I don't have switch into this thing. I don't this is because I didn't bring Mandibuzz. It's my own fault. Gonna go bird up. That might be a mistake. We've seen Draco. We know he's not Specs. We know he's not Life Orb. He's most likely Assault Vest, if I had to guess. I need to get rid of these rocks. I really should have Rapid Spun. That was my fault. Okay, stays in. That's not surprising. He can just Draco again if he wants. Take a lot of damage from rocks. I'm afraid of Outrage. No, he goes for Draco. -4 now. Okay. Okay. 140 down to 107. Actually, let's take the second to it did 33. 140 down to 107. Let's take this time to figure out how much special attack he has. He did 33. So he's not max special attack, but he's also not brave. He's not brave. He's definitely modest. He's modest with some bulk, it looks like. I think I have to U-turn here. I think he goes into Zapdos, but I don't see another choice for me. I think I have to U-turn. Because I'm afraid of Outrage. He brought Dual Stab last time, and I'm afraid of Outrage. I don't think I can stay in here. How much do I take from Outrage for Duosion? Say he's brave. Don't take that much. Oh, let's say he's quiet, because he's definitely modest. 64 HP? 64 health? It's not worth switching in on. I need to get some offense going at some point. This thing is almost certainly Assault Vest based on how he's playing it. Yeah. It's also his best sponge for Blastoise though, is the thing. He's thinking about if I'm gonna knock off or not. That's his kind of dilemma right now. What I'm worried about is him going into Zapdos, me U-turning, which would be good except for the static, which would be bad. He switches. Let's see if this is Zapdos. Bruh, that's probably Zapdos. It's Cherish Ball, so it's static. Takes damage. I U-turn. It's fine as long as I don't get paralyzed. And it's okay if I get paralyzed too, but it just makes things a lot harder. Okay, no paralysis. That's actually enormous. So let's go ahead and find out some information about this thing. Just Jigglypuff is fine. Take a little bit of damage. Just activate Sand. Let's see if he's leftovers. He's not leftovers. I think there's a chance he's Scarf. Or Z-move? I don't think he's Z-move. It's fine. Free Toxic here. I don't... Wait, hang on. Okay, so I can Toxic... I need to get some pressure on stuff. I'm going for Toxic. I have Rest. I'm not that worried about most things that he could do. I think Swampert is an obvious switch in here. Going into Skuntank doesn't help him at all. And I now have a lot of chip on the Zapdos. I have like a ton of chip on the Zapdos now. I need to get rid of these rocks, but I also need to put pressure on Swampert. Switches out. Doesn't want to reveal if he's Volt Switch or U-turn or anything. Goes into Swampert. And if I connect this Toxic, that's really good. Takes a little bit of Poison, or Stealth Rock. We do connect Toxic, so Jigglypuff is back at full, which is good. And we know that Zapdos is not leftovers. We know Goodra is not leftovers. We know that Swampert is leftovers, which means no Rindo Berry. Which is frankly really good. Let's see. I have Goodra in range of Excadrill now. So I have the same decision as before. It's changed in name only. We know that Swampert's not the Z move. It's probably bulky. How much is Earthquake doing? With no bulk? There's no way he's adamant, right? This is singles. Say he's sassy. Earthquake only does 35%. So it's Blastoise and try and sweep, or Blastoise and get rid of the rocks, or Virizion and try and sweep. I'm just gonna go Blastoise. I'm okay with getting poisoned. I need to get rid of these rocks. Toxic? Yep. I do kind of feel like he might just play aggressively this time. Like, he might stay in with Swampert here, I think. Because he actually, I'm taking way more damage per turn than he is, frankly. I could Ice Beam as well. Like, I don't have to, because if I Ice Beam, I do a ton of damage to Goodra. I actually don't do that much to Goodra. I either Ice Beam or I Rapid Spin here. How much is Ice Beam doing to Swampert? Ice Beam does like 30. I'm Rapid Spinning. I don't think he's staying in here. It's okay if I get this turn wrong, but I'd prefer to get it right if it's all the same. Maybe I should have gone for maybe I should have gone for Ice Beam. Toxic on Swampert is nice because now, of his Pokemon, everything is in range of Excadrill except for Tangrowth, who I assume is here specifically for Excadrill. But that's okay, because he also needs Tangrowth to beat, Virizion, I think. I need to get rid of these rocks. It's like it's not a joke. It's essential. God, this is just like the last time. I hope he switches out. I should have brought Mandibuzz. Nah, it's too soon to say that. But I'm feeling like I should have brought Mandibuzz. Or I should have run Rapid Spin and Excadrill, maybe. I don't know. Okay, we got this. We got it right this time. That's good. Big brother, that's Goodra. And now the situation's a bit different because now I can switch into Torn safer. It's easier for me to switch into Torn. So let's get rid of these rocks. Okay, and this is the last turn of Sand, so yeah. So I could just Ice Beam, but I don't think I want to. I think I want to go back into Torn. Not that I'm afraid of Draco. Or I can make a big brain play and go into Excadrill, but I think I want to preserve Excadrill for now. I'm going to go Torn. I don't think I need to get too fancy with this one. I shouldn't be able to be knocked out by any of his moves. Not knowing that he's quiet. Goodra. I feel like he's Assault Vest based on the damage that I've seen so far. Which would mean no Z move, which would really limit his damage output. And we've only seen Draco Meteor from this thing, of which it's used twice. So basically the situation at the moment is Goodra and Blastoise are both at around 40%. Blastoise is poisoned. Zapdos is at 69%, and rocks are up on his side, but not mine. And yeah. And that's it. Yeah, Swampert is poisoned. Swampert has leftovers. Goodra does not have leftovers. Zapdos does not have leftovers. Goodra is slow, I think. I'm almost positive Goodra is slower than Blastoise. And Duosion is chipped decently. Draco comes out, that's fine. $169 down to 106 to 63 damage. Let's pull that in the calc, see how much that did. Tornado ST, my custom set, so it's 63. It looks like he's like modest 4 or something. He's like modest with like 60. It's like low. Yeah, he's got like a little bit special attack. This time I want to switch out, I think. I don't think I want to take another hit. Because he's not gonna, he can no longer KO Duosion. Even with Outrage. And Draco at -2 isn't gonna do enough. But the thing is, let's say I expect, because I think there's a chance he goes into, how much does Outrage even do? Quiet. Not that much. I think there's a chance he switches out into Zapdos again. And I don't know if I really don't want to get paralyzed. So I want to switch out here, and I think Duosion is my safest option here. But I just don't heal that much health is the thing. I'm gonna go Duosion. It's risky and it could not work, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Cause I don't know if that's smart, because now if he goes into Zapdos, yeah, I just don't know. Without knowing his sets, it's really hard. Maybe U-turn was better. I think there's a chance he doesn't go Zapdos here because I don't think he wants to... Like, if he goes Zapdos and he takes U-turn plus Stealth Rock plus Sand again, he's forced into this really awkward position if he doesn't get the paralysis. So I think he might want to just go for the Outrage if he has it, which is fine. Let's see if he stays in. That's the first question. I don't want to press my luck here. Outrage. Okay, he goes for it. 99 down 2. That's a crit. Okay, I was like, yeah, that shouldn't be doing that much. 99 down to 11. Okay, cool. So, 99 down to 11 is 88. Divided by 1.5 is like 58. What's 99? What's 88 divided by 1.5? 58. Is that what I said? 58. Okay, so he did 58 damage with 59 damage. How did crits work? Crit. Okay. Huh. Well, that shouldn't be possible. Oh, I'm calcing with crit. 88. He's got no investment. He has no investment. So let's see how much regular Outrage does. I was trying to cut. Yeah, okay. Excadrill, my custom set. How much do I take from regular Outrage? 25%. The other option is Jigglypuff, who takes 33%, but heals back with leftovers. So, we learned that he has Outrage. This is a chance for us to kill this thing. I kind of want to go Excadrill. I kind of want to go Jigglypuff. Gonna go Excadrill. Outrage. He's like modest. He's got like a bunch of bulk. So ideally he gets the 3-turn Outrage here. That'd be choice. Doesn't do that much damage. Excellent. So we can just kill this thing right now. Excadrill, my custom set, versus Goodra. Both Earthquake and Ironhead get it. Gonna go for Earthquake because it's stronger. There's no sand? Yeah, let's just take out Goodra here. That's really good. Just gonna go for Earthquake. Like, I could go for Ironhead, but I just don't want to. If he goes Tangrowth, it's not the end of the world. I'm mainly just worried about... Like, I think either Zapdos... Like, if I went Ironhead, then... Either way, Zapdos can come in. But if I went Ironhead, then and he predicts that I'm Scarf, then he could go, Then he could go Swampert. And I really want to keep these... Excuse me, keep these rocks off my field if I can. So Goodra's gone. Excadrill gets it, which is really important. And the rocks are still up on his side, which means Zapdos can come in here, but it just is a very risky proposition. And I kind of feel like a Zapdos is Scarf. Maybe that's crazy. Like, because I don't know what else he has for Virizion. Tangrowth. He's probably relying a lot on Tangrowth this game. And he can, so he can go Swampert here, which is not amazing for me, but I could Earthquake if I wanted, but that's probably bad. I can also just go hard into Blastoids and then go for a Water Pulse. Because, yeah, like, if he gets rocks up again, at least he gets some good damage off. And with Goodra seems to be his best answer to Blastoids, so with that gone, I don't know, could be good. He also doesn't know that I'm Scarf. Like, I didn't really reveal anything. All I showed was that I wasn't Mold Breaker. So he's got to be afraid of Z-move here as well. Who does he go into? He's not Exploud, surely. Tangrowth, okay. Okay, so... This is tricky, because my best answer to this thing is Tornadus. Do I go Torn here? Like, I just don't want to get knocked off, you know? I could also go Virizion and just be crazy. Like, he's got to go for either Toxic or Knockoff, right? He's gonna go Knockoff. Should I just go Virizion and Swords Dance? And try and win the game? How much does +3 close combat do to Tangrowth? Is he gonna knock off here? Like, the switch-in is so obvious. +3 gets it, dude. +3 kind of gets it. It's a roll. Okay, it doesn't get it all the time. But I'm worried about Exploud. I'm really worried about Specs Exploud. Though I don't die to Specs Exploud. I mean, I still have Excadrill that can just KO it. This is really tricky. I'm switching here for sure. And I don't want to sack Keepa. Though I don't really need Keepa around, but it's still useful death fodder. Yeah, it's still okay. Like, setting Reflect is alright. I mean, I could just sack it, but that wouldn't really help me that much. Virizion can win this game, but honestly, when? Like, when is Virizion going to win this game? I'm going to go into Virizion here. It's a risky play. I'm just calling that it goes for knockoff. I really hope... If he Toxic's good for him. Okay, alright, and now we Swords Dance. Like, the thing is, I don't need this thing KO'd, I just need a ton of damage on it. I don't need the KO, I just need enough damage that it can't switch into Excadrill anymore. Virizion's job isn't to sweep this game, it's just to put damage on Tangrowth. And KO anything that gets in its way. And we kept Tornadus' item, which is really important for dealing with Exploud. And I already checked before the match, Tangrowth doesn't learn Clear Smog. Wait, that's a lot. That did like 18 damage. That seems like a lot. Well, he's not calm. It's a high roll if he's careful. He could have some attack investment on there. So he doesn't know that I'm Rock Z again. I honestly considered it being Fight Z, so I could just nuke Tangrowth at +2. But in the end, I decided Roxy was better. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Why did I do that? I should have been Fight Z. That's so much better in so many ways. This move was really important. Tangrowth shouldn't have a way to Oko me. Oh, does it get Aerial Ace? I think I might get Aerial Ace. That could be bad. Like Z Aerial Ace? No, he switches. Oh, my DS isn't red. Not again. Are you kidding me? Swampert. Okay, sack Swampert. That's fine. Once I get rid of this thing, he has no more rock setting ability. I think it's Scarf Hidden Power Flying Zapdos. Where's my charger? Why do I always do this? Why am I so stupid? Oh. One of these is a charger for sure. Okay. One of these is definitely a charger. I put it back in the proper place last time. Okay, now I need an outlet. Where are the outlets? Please be the right thing to unplug. Oh god. Ooh. Okay, everything is still on. Okay, plug in charger. Please. I'm just gonna Leaf Blade. Please. Oh no, my glasses. No, I can't see. No. I'm so glad this isn't being recorded on stream. How much time do I have left? 68. Okay. Alright, come on, Wolf. You can do this. Please. Oh god, no, please. Okay. Alright, charger's in. Now, I have 2 chargers and one of them is broken. I don't know why I have 2 and I haven't thrown one out. Please work. Okay, it works. Alright. Let's just take a second here. He has no switches to this thing. I'm just gonna Leaf Blade. Okay, Setter's gone. So Rock Setter's gone. Now he goes Zapdos, because he's Scarf. And he goes for Hidden Power Flying. But now nothing on his team is Toxic, so now I can go Jigglypuff and hit Toxic again. I don't need to give up Virizion yet. Yeah, Zapdos, it's Scarf. Probably. Nobody's sure here. I think it's Scarf. I'm gonna go into, I thought it was Scarf from the beginning. I'm going into Jigglypuff, it's my check anyway. +3 is nice, but saving Virizion is also nice. And I'm up 6-4 here. This should be Hidden Power Flying, I think. I think he's Scarf Hidden Power Flying. I thought it from the beginning. He might have just clicked fast moves. Oh my god, that's even better. That's so much better. Nexus, you are a genius. That's so cool. Okay, so now let's take a step back. What's he doing here? First of all, he has no more switches to Rock Blast, but he also he'll only switch into Toxic as Tangrowth. Or as Skuntank, who then takes a Rock Blast. So I think I'm just going to Toxic here. I feel like I'm in a good position. I don't need to get too fancy. I'm just going to Toxic. He can't even sub, because he'll be at really low HP. I guess he could sub. He's definitely Scarf Zapdos, which is why I wanted Z fighting, but yeah. Drill Peck. He can't have Defog, Drill Peck, Roost, Electric Move. I guess he technically could. Switches out. Let's see if this is Skuntank. Yeah, it's going to be Skuntank. Oh, it's Exploud. Okay, that's fine. Toxic comes out, that's also fine. Once this thing is gone, once we know the item on this thing, I can use it to, I can use Tornadus against it better. I'm in a good spot, I just need to not blow it. Because Blastoise and Duosion are both really weak as well. So, I'm going into Torn. Torn is designed to beat this thing. Let's just pull it up in the calc really quickly. I built Tornadus' only job this match is to beat Explode. If it does that, I'm happy. And if I can save, if Tornadus survives the encounter, then... Also, he would have to go for Boom Burst here for it to be actually, like, really threatening. Focus Blast isn't going to do anything. Well, I mean, it could do something. I could have also Rock Blasted, but I think keeping Jigglypuff alive is important. Maybe saving... Honestly, I should have sacked Duosion here, I think. Duosion has no more use in the rest of this game. Low kick. Oh my god, what kind of set is he running? 160... Life Orb? Okay, 168 down to 132. Okay. Let's say this thing has no... Wait, does it get like double edge? We're just gonna U-turn here. There's enough turns of sand left, right? There's still another turn of sand, so I'm just gonna U-turn. And I'm gonna sack Duosion. I don't want to risk... I want to knock off, but I don't want to risk him like going for double edge or something. Stays in, that's fine. I just want a little bit more chip on this thing. It's going to be close, but I think it's going to survive. Low kick damage. This is turn 3 of poison. Let's just sack Keepa. He has no more use here. Return. Okay, I probably could have lived. Duosion's probably going to live and then die to sand. He forgot to do his happiness. Oh, no. Oh, that's not the way you want to go, dude. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, Jigglypuff kills Explode. Sorry about that, dude. That really sucks. I don't think it mattered that much in the grand scheme of things, but yeah. Does not feel good regardless. Okay, can I lose to this thing? Is it worth saving Duosion? I think no, it's not. It's really not worth saving Duosion, right? If it sets up, it gets nasty plot, but if it sets up, I'll just block it with Reflect and then go from there. I'm just going to Reflect. Duosion can't live anything else at this point. Yeah, I goes for Pursuit, so I made the right move. In case I survive. Yeah, I wasn't surviving that. He's not Life Orb. He's Black Sludge. Okay. Okay. So I no longer need my Assault Vest on Tornadus, so that's one thing worth keeping in mind. I could go Jigglypuff and just click Rock Blast. That's an option. He doesn't have the Z move on this thing. I could go Tornadus and launch a Hurricane. How much is Torn doing? Just Skuntank. He's Black Sludge. If he's got max HP, it actually doesn't do that much. Then again, Skuntank can't do that much in return either. Like, I want to go Excadrill and click Earthquake, but... Honestly, if I do that, what's the worst thing that happens? Or if I Iron Head here? Worst case scenario is I, like, lose... If I Earthquake and he switches to Zapdos, but I think he Scarf, so it's not that big a deal. Yeah. Just gonna Earthquake. Not gonna get fancy with it. If he switches to Zapdos, he switches to Zapdos. I really think he's Scarf. If he switches to Tangrowth, not that big a deal. I'll just go into Tornadus. And then I can launch a Hurricane, and at that point, nothing can take a Hurricane. Yeah, he switches, which is obvious, but I don't think I could have... I don't think it was worth it for me to make a prediction there. Because Skuntank gets Flamethrower. And Tornadus is like one of the best Tangrowth checks in the game, honestly. Get a little chip, not much. I'll be honest, it's not very much. But it's better than nothing. We'll go into Tornadus, and now we can launch a Hurricane. And even if he predicts it, he can't really benefit on it too much, because I still have Tornadus and Jigglypuff. Okay, doubles. Into probably Zapdos. No, into Skuntank, okay. Now this thing has Pursuit I have to keep in mind, so... I don't think it can do anything too strong to me, but I think it's fine for me to U-turn nonetheless. I could knock off. Like, how much is Crunch doing if he's Adamant Max Attack? Does it 2-hit KO? It doesn't even 2-hit KO. But if he gets, like, a defense drop... Still wouldn't 2 KO if he's mad at max attack. I think knockoff is fine. I hope I didn't just make a mistake. Oh, it gets defog. I forgot. Oh, I totally forgot. Okay, that changes things a little bit. Kind of just want a Hurricane. Kind of want a U-turn. I'm just going to Hurricane. He has no more recovery. I mean, if he's going to win this, he had to get rid of those rocks. I agree. We connect. I'm surprised. Stun tech is nearly gone now. Yeah, I can't take much more. Okay, now the problem is that... No defense drop. Okay, it's fine. It's just going to U-turn here. Because now what I can do is I can U-turn, go into Jigglyth, and then probably Stealth Rock. See if he goes for Pursuit. Pursuit? No, no Pursuit. Okay. Or I can go Virizion here. Or I can go Virizion here. Or I can go Blastoids. Like, is it bad? Oh wait, no, I forgot Rest on Jigglyth. So I'm really not. Is he in Sand range? I think he's not in Sand range. Defog, Crunch, Pursuit, and one more. Thanks to Sand, if he stays alive, which I think he'll live on 1. Crunch. I'm surprised that wasn't a crit. Oh no, I calced it wrong. Okay. But now what does he do? He can't go into... If he goes into Tangrowth, he'll just go into Torn. As long as I keep Jigglyth alive, I can win this. And if I get one more... If I get one turn of Jigglyth in at the right time, and I get a Toxic off, this game's gonna be almost... It's gonna be almost impossible for him to come back. Tangrowth comes in. Okay, I'm not staying with Jigglyth. I should be able to... There should be a safe way for me to win this. Especially if I get Rocks back up, because then Blastoids can take KOs. Torn or Virizion? Torn is probably safer, but I'll lose my Assault Vest, but it doesn't look like that matters too much. Virizion, on the other hand, doesn't really get me that much. I'm gonna go Torn. Go Torn, launch a Hurricane. Like, it's okay. If let's see how much he does, but he shouldn't be able to do that much to me. Giga Drain. Okay, that's fine. So I can do very much. Even Z-Rock isn't going to do that much to me at this point. Just going to go for a Hurricane here. No need to get fancy. I could knock off, which is... It's another option. Is knockoff better? No, I'm going to Hurricane. Because if he goes into Zapdos... Okay, I connect. That's going to do a lot of damage. Ton of damage there. He takes my item. That's fine. Okay, so now he has to switch if he doesn't want to die. So I'll just U-turn. Okay, stays in, so he's letting me KO this thing. And I guess I'll just go into Jigglyth. Try and finish it off. Extra Drill's better. Extra Drill's better because... it's safer, just in case. Like, just in case... Because if he's not Scarf... If he's Scarf, he loses 100%. If he's not Scarf, then Extra Drill will outspeed and KO. Okay. Go for Rock Slide. If he's Scarf, he'll outspeed, but I might live a Heat Wave, honestly. I don't remember if I live a Heat Wave. If he's not Scarf, Virizion can also win. I mean, Rock Slide isn't 100% accurate, but I should be able to win from here. Knowing that he has Drill Peck, he would need too many moves to be able to win, I think. Because he also has to deal with Virizion, so we'd have to like get a sub up somehow. Yeah, it'd be really tough, especially with no leftovers and with me resetting Sand and with Jigglyth and with Rest. Yeah, he's gonna have a really hard time. It would be very difficult for me to lose this, I think. Knock on wood. With rest on Jigglyth especially. But I'm not gonna feel safe until I see Rock Slide. Okay, so he's Scarf, which is fine. I think I should survive. No, I die. Okay, but the real reason I did that is apparently KOs continue through playoffs. So Blastoids, it didn't do much this game. It didn't do many KOs, was still very important. But he does get to Ice Beam here. He did a lot. All right, and that should be it. I think. Let's see. That's it. Okay. Good games, Nexus. Sorry that I had to knock you out. Honestly, like, the matchup was so in my favor. Like, you guys saw how much work Jigalith did. Like, it was so hard for him to get through Jigalith, and, like, Torn was so annoying, and, like, that's not even counting my other Pokemon, right? Like, he had so many things, so many threats he had to be keeping track of the whole game. Like, Virizion, Torn, and then, like, he had to be making sure he wasn't losing to Excadrill, and, like, Blastoise was so scary. Yeah, so the matchup was just honestly super in my favor. I think he played well. And he had some cool sets. Like, Explode really caught me off guard as well, so I was not expecting Physical Life Orb. Yeah, and the return thing really sucks as well. So, yeah, good games, Nexus. It was a solid run, but yeah, we're moving on to top 8 of the tournament. So if we beat 3 more people, we'll win the tournament. I don't know who we're playing next. They're, like I said, they're doing reseeding stuff, so we'll play whoever is the 3rd highest remaining seed. So if it's like seed 7 and 8, then I would play the 7 seed. So hard to tell what's going to happen, but I think we'll play the winner of the... Actually, I don't know. But yeah, this has been a long video, so I'm ending it. Thank you for watching. See you for top 8 next time. Goodbye.